Hey everyone, welcome back to my Ultimate Iron Man series. In the previous video, we did a bunch of Slayer and got pretty close to level 91, which is the requirement for Cerberus. We're still about 270,000 off, which isn't, too far off. But it'll take a little while. But the last task I finished with was Kraken, and we actually got a bunch of skilling supplies to use up. We got noted oak planks, snapdragons, and monkfish. So for this video, I'm going to start off doing a little bit of a skilling grind because I'll actually need some agility levels to do Cerberus once I finally unlock it. There's actually a level 80 shortcut for Cerberus that saves a significant amount of time. And since I'm pretty close to 79, it shouldn't take too long at all. And while I'm doing agility, I can actually plant my snapdragon seeds because I have about 50 of them. And go ahead and make a bunch of super restores, which will give me a lot of herblore experience and could be pretty useful for Cerberus as well, in case we go really dry there. So I'm going to start out by cooking these monkfish and get a nice amount of AFK cooking experience. So I'll see you guys back when I'm done. So according to this wiki page, I shouldn't burn a single one of these monkfish because since I'm level 83, wearing the cooking gauntlets and using Hostedia's kitchen, I should stop burning them at level 82. So that's pretty nice that I can get the maximum amount of XP from these. Alright, so I finished cooking all of those monkfish. I gained about 83,000 experience. So I'm pretty close to the next cooking level. So now I'm going to use up all the oak planks I got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport to Sears Village, which I believe is my closest bank teleport. I'm going to unoak the planks. I'm going to teleport outside of my house. Enter in building mode. And then come over here and build 3 oak larders. Now I could technically rearrange my house to make this room a little bit closer to the entrance, but honestly this is going to go by pretty fast anyway, and I don't really want to mess with my house right now. I've actually got it in a pretty decent layout. I'm going to do this real quick and then I'm going to finish off with agility and planting snapdragons. Start farming my snapdragons. I have all the seeds in my seed box right here, so I have 50 of them. I'm actually going to only use them at the patches that are disease free, which is the Corin, Troll Stronghold, and Weiss ones. I currently have 1 snapdragon growing at the Corin patch, and the Troll Stronghold and Weiss I have 2 Torstal seeds that I got from Kraken growing. So yeah, since I'm only using 3 patches, it's actually going to take about 17 runs to finish them all. That sounds like a lot, but it's not too bad. And agility will take a while anyway. And I geared up for some birdhouse runs as well. I figured I might as well, I do a birdhouse run, I do a farm run, and then I keep doing my agility. I'll get a bunch of brews this way, and I'll get a bunch of hunter XP, which hunter is one of my lowest skills. So that'll be nice to get up. I should finish this level off, maybe get a little ways into the next level by the time I get 80 agility. And then we'll be ready to go back to Slayer and Serb after that. So I'll give you guys any updates with new levels and all that, and I'll see you then. I also just remembered you get a lot of rings from Nest when you do birdhouse runs. So I figured I might as well buy some level 1 enchant runes because you get a lot of sapphire rings. Those would be useful for adding recoil charges to my Ring of Suffering. Alright, there's 79 agility. This actually unlocks the Karazi Jungle Vine Climb, which is pretty nice because there's a lot of hard clues in the Karazi Jungle, so this will save a bit of time, and it also means I don't need to have an axe and a machete with me when doing those clues. So just one more until the Cerberus shortcut's unlocked. So I actually just got a spirit seed from doing a birdhouse run, because you can get seed nests. It's pretty rare, but after a bunch of runs, you get quite a few of them. So you can trade it in here for a seed pack, which is pretty nice. And usually it gives pretty good seeds. Like, yeah, these are pretty nice. That's a lot of farming XP and eventually some herblore XP. Alright, there's 92 farming. Halfway to 99 XP wise. Not really any good unlocks left. The only thing to unlock really is at 99 I get to plant every single spirit tree. That's about it really. But yeah, I'll get more yield from my herb patches now. 81 herb lore coming in. This is a huge level because it means I can make brews without having to boost now. Making all these brews from birdhouse runs is really giving me quite a bit of herb lore XP over the last day. And it's going to come in handy when I start bossing as well. So I started doing a few farming contracts too, so my inventory was starting to get a little full of a bunch of random seeds. So I'm going to stop doing birdhouse runs for now and just stick with just herb runs and agility. And then I'm also thinking about doing some fishing because barb fishing will get me some agility XP. And getting 82 would be pretty nice because then I could fish minnows to get sharks, and I'll actually need a few sharks for Cerberus. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Toadflax potions unfinished and brews into my looting bag. Oh, and I can also drop these runes because I won't be getting any more sapphire rings since I won't be doing birdhouse runs. Oh, and by the way, I'm up to 758 brew doses, which is the same as like 189 4-dose potions. So that's quite a bit of brews when I'm finally ready to start doing some bosses that use them. So I finished farming all my Snapdragon seeds, and I got 506 unfinished Snapdragon potions from all that. And then these 45 unfinished Renar potions are from some Renar seeds I got from farming contracts. So yeah, I'm going to actually finish up this fishing level real quick, and then I'm going to make all of those into potions. Alright, there's 75 fishing. That unlocks some dead content, such as fishing roqued fish in Chambers of Zarek. Not going to lie, this fishing takes a lot longer than I thought. Because I wanted to get to 82 for minnows, and I just did like one level today. I mean, obviously I wasn't fishing the whole day, but I AFK'd quite a bit in between herb runs, and it took that long to get the one level. I'm probably going to go make these potions now, and I'm likely just going to go to Cerb and not actually unlock minnows. If I do run out of sharks at Cerb, I will go unlock minnows, though. Alright, so now it's time to gather some red spider eggs for all of my Snapdragon potions. To start, I had to get some unnoted ones from the 4th Dose dungeon. And now I'm going to come up here to Relica and get some sardines. Okay, now I'm going to go to the Tower of Life via the fairy ring here. DJP. Alright, and over here you can create a spidine. All you need is one red spider egg and one sardine. And then you'll start getting noted red spider eggs. And so once you get the noted red spider eggs, you can just unnote those at a bank, and you won't actually have to go collect anymore. But I still have to collect sardines from Relica every inventory. But yeah, I believe you need the medium arty diary for them to be noted. And you get quite a few. Like right there I got 6. I think the number is actually 4 to 6. Alright, so I got all the red spider eggs I needed. That didn't take too long. It took maybe like about an hour. I wasn't being very like efficient with it though. I kept getting sidetracked. So now let's make all these super restores. Alright, that's the last of the super restore potions made. So that gives us 1,518 doses of super restore. So I went ahead and got out the rest of the prayer potions and super restores that I had at Hespori and added them to the ones I already have in my bag. That gives us a total of 2457 doses of prayer potion and 4293 doses of super restore. So in terms of 4-dose potions, that is 614 prayer potions and 1073 super restores. So I think we're pretty set for Cerberus. We'd have to go pretty dry to use all those up. Okay, there's 76 fishing. I can now fish sharks. But I probably won't actually do that because minnows are much better. Yeah, this is actually probably going to be the last fishing level I get. I'm probably just going to go back to Slayer. And just get the 80 agility through normal agility training because I can't really be bothered with this fishing anymore. It's really boring. Okay, there's 80 Slayer. So I can now use the Relica course, and then I unlock the best shortcut to get the Cerberus. So now I just gotta go get some amylase with all these marks of grace and make the stamina potions, and I'll be ready to go back to Slayer. And this is gonna give 175 full stamina potions, by the way. And making stamina potions is really chill because you just take your 4-dose super energies and just use the amylase on them, and you can do like almost the full inventory. The only problem is I haven't figured out how to like manage this properly yet because when I have to note these, I can't just note them as 4-dose. I have to like note them as a different dose first, and then you can put them back to 4-dose. There's not like a guide on the wiki for stems that I've been able to find, so I'm gonna hope I can figure something efficient out. This is kind of annoying. Alright, so I made all the stams. Oh, the stam skeleton. Alright, I made all the stams, and I got this many doses, which is actually 393 full potions, which is going to last for quite a while. I'll definitely be ready for going to Sarah and Giant Mole and raids for quite a while. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put these and the super energies in my looting bag, get the rest of the stuff out of Hespori, and then head back to Slayer. Alright, there's 87 defense. Ah yes, another Cave Kraken task. Surely I'll complete the collection log here and get the full trident. Hopefully. Okay, I'm now ready to kill some more Kraken, and here's what the current setup is looking like. You can pause if you want to look at it further. I've explained it in other videos though. And looking at the collection log, we're still missing the full Trident of the Seas. We're a little over double the drop rate of it, so pretty good chance we'll get it this task, hopefully. Well, there's another task without completing the collection log, unfortunately. Finishing at 1222 kill count. And if I were to log off and refresh the high scores, I'm now ranked 117 for Kraken out of Ultimate Iron Man. So I got a Necreals task, and I'm actually going to do these in the Slayer Tower, the normal ones, because those actually drop a lot more seeds, but they do drop less alchemables, but I don't really need money that badly right now. I don't need magic XP that badly either, but I do want to get my herblore higher so I can make anti-venoms to make the ornate rejuvenation pool, because I plan on doing a lot of bossing soon, such as Zami and Cerberus, and eventually like Thermi, so this will help a lot. Plus, I actually am low on law runes too, and the regular Necreals drop a lot of law runes. I could buy them, but you know, it's just nice to get them as a drop. Oh, and by the way, when I finished Zulrah in like mid-October, I had about 7,000 law runes, so I've just now about used those up. Not to mention I've actually gotten a few drops from other places, like clues and stuff as well, but that's still crazy that I never thought I'd use 7,000 up. Time to slay some regular Necreals for the first time in a while, and hopefully get a bunch of seeds. I know it's like really common for them to drop Irid and Quarm seeds. Alright, 87 attack. Ooh, almost got a combat level. Not quite, though. So I actually did a Jad task earlier on stream and went ahead and made this Master Stash unit right here, which holds a fire cape and one of these rings. It's nice because if I ever somehow lose my current fire cape, I have a backup here. And it means I don't have to keep buying these rings every time I want to do the Master Step. Although I probably won't get the Master Step very often anyway. Just thought I'd share that. Okay, I finally got a Superior, kind of near the end of the task. It's probably been about like 600 monster kills that have the potential to give it superior since I've last gotten one. So this is nice because I'll be able to complete my totem now. Oh, and a clue scroll. Let's see if we can do that. Nope, not happening. So I finished the Scotizo kill and got 150 noted mahogany planks. Using those through Mahogany Homes, I was able to get about 50k construction XP. I also completed the hard clue from Scotizo, but the loot was nothing special. Now I'm all set up to camp Zalcano, since my clan is doing Zalcano as boss of the week. So my setup is looking like this. It's basically full graceful with the Varrock plate body, since it gives you a chance of mining 2 Tephra at once. I'm also using the assembler as my cape instead of a graceful cape to save an extra inventory space. I'm also going to drop my Draymond staff for now, since I don't need it to get the Prif, and I won't need Fairy Ring access for clue scrolls because Zalcano doesn't drop those. I'm going to be using these brews and stamina potions for Zalcano and just use these sharks I got from my last hard clue for the first few kills as food. And as you can see, my looting bag is completely full. But one good thing about doing Zalcano now is it drops noted dragonstones, as you can see here on the wiki. Unfortunately, the drop is uncut dragonstones, and I already have 5 cut ones, so that is a little annoying. But once I get a total of 16, I can use them to upgrade my jewelry box to the ornate version, and won't have to worry about keeping space for those anymore. As for the rest of the drops, I already have dedicated space for steel bars and gold ore in my looting bag. And I would also keep the mithril and addy bars. The runite bars would just be alks, since I unfortunately don't have high smithing yet. As for the ores, I'd probably just keep an extra space for addy and alk the runite. I might consider keeping mithril, but we'll see. The diamonds and onyx bolts will just be alks, and the pure essence already has a space in my bag. Lastly, for the runes, I already have spots for bloods, laws, and natures. I'd sell the cosmics and souls to Ali Morrisane, and will either keep or sell the deaths. So that's enough explaining for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to a fun week of Zalcano, and hope you guys will catch the next one. Later.